So Donald Trump was on Dr. Phil yesterday, Tuesday, and he was talking about the assassination attempt on him at his rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. And he tried yet again with no evidence to put some of the blame on the Biden-Harris administration / campaign because Biden was still running for president at the time it happened. And he says it was their fault for understaffing his Secret Service detail. It was his fault for the rhetoric for saying Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Yet Donald Trump has said numerous times in varying things that indicate he is a threat to democracy. Things like, well, vote for me and you'll never have to vote again. That implies that he's a threat to democracy. January 6th, where he wanted his followers to storm the Capitol and change the outcome of a free and fair election, makes Donald Trump a threat to democracy. Now, I'm not saying he deserved to be shot at or that he deserves any sort of attempt on his life. That's not what I'm saying. But simple fact is, if they are saying it, there is a reason. They're not saying it just because. It's true. There is evidence behind what they are saying. But beyond that, there's no evidence that Joe Biden or Kamala Harris did anything to affect his Secret Service detail, the number of agents, or anything like that. Donald Trump is just saying whatever he wants to say because he thinks it'll play good to the crowd. And it's interesting that he brings it up because most people haven't been talking about his assassination attempt. It's kind of one of those things where it kind of happened, it played for a little bit, then he dropped it. Nobody was talking about it, and the investigation's still ongoing. We don't yet know any of what's going on. The head of the Secret Service has resigned over their failed protection of him that day. And there's a lot of questions surrounding what happened and how the Secret Service acted that day. Was there some impropriety there? I think there might have been. The whole thing just didn't seem like it was normal for how the Secret Service would have acted. And there have been agents that have been put on administrative leave pending investigation, things like that. So for him to say with no evidence that it is the fault of Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, of course, is him just making stuff up. But it's going to be interesting to see what actually comes out when this investigation is complete. And we'll see what he has to say at that point.